Hello, my name is Caroline and I am a freshman here at the University of Arizona and I live in the Honors Village. I'm making this video because whenever I looked online for what the dorm looked like, I couldn't get anything. I didn't know what to pack, I didn't know what I needed at all. For this video I'm going to try to do both like a narration and then I'm also going to be doing a vlog style. So just so you can get the most information you need. So there's a bunch of different types of styles of rooms here in the Honors Village. And I have the most common one called the suite. So basically there's two people living in two different rooms and they're connected by a bathroom. When you first walk in, there's a bed right in the hallway. And then when you turn the corner, there'll be another room for the bed and the desk. So they're still interconnected, but you can't see everything right when you walk in. This is what you see when you first walk in. So this is my mirror. There's another mirror right here. So when you first open it, there will be a bunch of space for your clothes. So my laundry is right here. And then I just have a random bucket in my luggage right there. And then other side you have this big shelf. So this shelf is actually pretty big. My roommate put her shoe shelf right there, but I just hung all this other stuff on it just for like extra space. And then on the floor I have all my shoes. And on these there's also like a hanging rack here, so I just put my shorts that are a little too loose to actually like fold right here. So this is where I put all my extra stuff, so I actually have a lot of space that I thought I wouldn't have. So I actually don't have that much stuff up here because there's a place to put everything in my dorm. I did put a hanger right next to my door just for my keys, and so far it's been really helpful because sometimes I'll walk out and forget my keys. I also put another hanger right here just for my bags. When I go out I don't want to bring my backpack, so this is just my small backpack that I take basically everywhere. And then I also have my purse. Now the next thing is the kitchen. So I think we have a really cute kitchen. We found this microwave and fridge on Amazon, and they actually have a lot of room for college students. And the microwave is really cool too. We also have this blender, and one thing that's been really helpful is just having this like kitchen rag, because you never know when something's gonna spill and you don't want to use your bathroom hand towel for it. We also have these two hangers just to be kind of like cute and have our mugs there. And we did get a Keurig, and it's actually been really nice because it's super small. It's not as loud as the bigger one, but it's pretty loud. The next thing we bought was this white container thing. So we thought it was really cool because there's 3 different spots to put stuff. So in the first one we just have all our plates. We share because we don't really care. We just clean it up after. We have some salt and pepper. We have some bag clips that we haven't used yet, but we will. And then we have all our water bottles, and we actually have already used all of our water bottles so far. Then for down here we just have some snacks that we like to share, some bigger boxes that we might not be able to hold in our own storage. So that's all down there. Also with trash cans, once you first get here, they give you your own trash can and your own recycling bin, so you don't need to spend money on trash cans unless you want to. I have one for under my desk just because we use my trash as also our kitchen trash, so I like having my own too. And then you'll also have to talk to your suite mates because you do need a trash can in the bathroom. They don't give you 3 sets, they just give you 1 for each person. So the next thing I have is just this storage area and my desk. And I have this storage area because they don't give you anything to store any of your school supplies. So on my top of the drawer I do have just something to hold like pencils and pens and stuff, just because I only have this desk space. And then throughout this I just have like food, my athletic clothes, some just random stuff in this drawer. And then onto my desk, I do like to put my backpack here all the time just because it saves space. And I have a pillow pet on my seat, so then the seat's more comfortable. Here's my jewelry right here. It's from the Container Store, and this is my makeup, and I got this makeup container from the Container Store also, and I got this lamp. This lamp's super cool because if you touch like this button, it turns on. So that's kind of cool, and I got that from Target. And then I have this huge hanging wall thing, and my dad just hung it up with these two things, and so far it's just been holding up pretty well. Like nothing's happened. The walls here also are just like walls, so you can't use nails, and you usually can tell if you do use them. Even in my bed, I'll be using my computer and there's some scratches right here on the wall already, so it's pretty obvious if you use them. So I would just recommend using command strips because they do work. We have some pretty big ones holding up my shelves and our mirror. So now I'm gonna move on to the bed. So the bed is actually pretty long. Like, I'm really surprised by it. They do tell you to buy a mattress topper. So I bought a 3-inch mattress topper and it fits the bed fine, but since it's so heavy, it slid off the bed. So in my sleep, like maybe 4 or 5 inches would just be hanging off of it. So this past weekend we did like a DIY project. So now there's like something holding my mattress from falling. So I would actually recommend, even though my mattress is super soft, getting something that isn't too heavy or it'll fall off. My roommate has a 2-inch mattress topper and she doesn't have the problem I have. So I got this really pretty bedding from Urban Outfitters. I got the llama from Urban Outfitters, the pillow from World Market, and this is from Target, and then those are just 2 random pillows from home. And this furry one I sleep on all the time, and it's from Target too. So I got these string of bottles and I thought they were so cool. So I just went to Michael's and I got the flowers, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, and I think it like matches my bedding so well, and it really puts my room together. So I have these hanging like bottle things too right here, and this one, these two have real air plants in them. I just put shells on the bottom to make it look like sand because I didn't want sand like falling if it fell. And then I also have a feather one, and it's just filled with different colored feathers, and I'm not sure where I got that, but I'm sure you can just look it up and get it. And they're just hanging on these little hangers up here. Then above my bed I have these 2 paintings on the side of that quote, and I actually made those paintings myself, so those were really fun to make. Now I did want a lot of photos on my wall, so I decided to go with this line of photos that I just taped up here. I didn't know how much room I had, so I just went to Walgreens and just got these small little photos, and yeah, I think it looks really good. So your room does come with one of these side tables, and so this is what I've done to it mine. There's a couple plant nurseries here in Tucson, so I actually went to one and I picked out the plants, and I bought this container beforehand at World Market, and then they filled it up for me, and it's so cute, and I really like plants, so it looks good, but it's not that much to take care of. And then I have a photo of my boyfriend and I, my water bottle, which you do end up needing a lot of water in Arizona, obviously. And then I have both my chargers, and these little charger holders have saved my life so many times because this just holds my charger right here so that I don't drop it, because the beds are really tall and I'm really short, so then I'd have to bend over or get up to grab the charger again. Down here I have my bookshelf, and I have this like charging thing where like there's different like imports because I have a bunch of different things charging at once. And then I have my radio, which you do end up needing a lot. Also, the plugs we have here, they take USBs, so if you have any extra cords that you don't have like a little box for, you're fine because you can just plug them into the wall by your bed. There's also storage for under your bed, and these are actually pretty big. So you see I only have 2 shorts because the rest are dirty, but it's actually pretty big for stuff. Yeah, you can fit a lot in here. These are all my jeans. So stuff that you might not wear in the beginning of the school year, you put there. And then I got this rug somewhere in Santa Fe. So once it comes to the windows, there's two different things you can do with them. So you can have just a normal blinds and you can still see a little bit of light coming in. We love to use the blackout curtain because even at 12 in the afternoon, you can't even tell what time it is. So we love using them. And there's also a little window, so if someone burns the popcorn, you can just open it up. We have these really cute cactus lights. We love them. And they look really good at nighttime when the window is open. We do have fans, so every single person has their own switch. So you can turn the fan on and the light off, or the light, like whatever you want, and it'll dim. So it's really nice. And this is just for mine. So on my roommate's side, hers is on too, but you can also just turn it off and it will turn off while mine is still on. So you get to control whatever you want to see or feel on your side of the room. And then this is the other side of the room. This is my roommate's room. And we actually didn't buy anything to look similar. We just kind of have the same sense and taste in what we like. So her room looks just basically like mine, but a little different. And I don't know, I'd recommend just not talking to them too much about like what you want to do with your room and her room, because in the end you're going to be moving out the next year and you're going to be stuck with stuff just to match with one person. But we did talk about our kitchen because that's something we share. I'm not going to be talking about her room too much because it's basically the same as mine, but just on a different side. But there is a wall here that kind of blocks her room a little bit, so when I'm laying on my bed, all I can see is her desk and just a little bit of her bed. So this is our bathroom, and it's not very clean. So we each have medicine cabinets. There's my roommates, and this one's mine. And then this is all our kitchen stuff. One thing that I recommend is just getting a towel just to let it dry. And then this is our sink. We have our washing stuff still out. And then this is my toothbrush. And then our mirror is the whole length of the wall. And it's not as yellow as it looks. Then we have this little sign. And then this is our Sweetmates. And we have a lot of storage. So most of this stuff isn't even filled up. So my roommate has this one and I have this one. And then we also have extra space all along here. All of our cleaning stuff is in here, and we have a lot because we have a big room, so we actually need most of it. The only thing that's a problem with these types of dorms is that there's no lock to lock your side of the room off. So you can walk into your Sweetmates and they can walk into your room at any time they want. So if you forget to lock your door, someone could come in, take your stuff, and then proceed to go into your other Sweetmates room. But with the drawers under the bed, they do have little holes to use like locks. So if you do have things that you want to keep safe, you can just lock it up. So this is our toilet, and in most dorms it's not the same. So sometimes the toilet would be on this side, some of the toilet would be on this side. So it really can depend, but we all have our own privacy, but the walls are really thin. So that's one thing to look out for. So this is our shower. So each side has the same stuff to hold towels, and we have our shower. So there's 4 places for everyone to put their stuff. We put our razors there, and it's actually a bathtub, so that's really cool. I don't think we'll be bathing in here ever, but it's a possibility. And this is our thermostat, so everyone shares the same thermostat, so I don't recommend changing it. Usually the temperature that's on there is just fine. But overall, this dorm is really nice. I love it. It's really roomy, it's really comfortable, and if you're thinking about moving here, I would say go for it. So if you'd like to see any other dorms, just comment down below, or if you'd like to see the actual dorm building, maybe the rec center across the street, just tell me what you'd like to see and I'll make sure to videotape it. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you would like anything more in detail, I'll be sure to answer any of your questions. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you have a great day.